So, third place playoff. $10 from the south side with Elice as the OKW and Pig Tiger as the Austria versus Blessing Kaiser with Pervitin as the Brits and Tushkan as the Soviets. No direct choices here in terms of choosing any doctrine, it seems so. Elice gonna be facing Pervitin here as the OKW. Time we have the Austria versus the Soviets, so it's quite the classic face-off, I guess, in this event so far. Straight away the Cubo against the Brit for Elice, the MG42 here for Pyga, I guess. And yeah, so far no surprises here. Tushkan, Icons, and there will be just the sections for now. Maybe followed up with a rather late UC here after all. We're going for that one. The Bren, or even with the Wasp for this map. Yeah, Kubo is indeed out here for some capping power, I guess. It is indeed for that very useful, but yeah, still somewhat an expensive unit, I guess. We have the first engagement, and let's go the middle VP. Yes, Pervitin will get the house here on the other side. Well, Elice not too interested, I guess, in his side, but the middle. Would go for the cutoff, I guess. Fox Ready is coming out. Tiger with the play here around the corner, decapping the VP, so it's definitely not too bad. 42 finds the con, which is not aware here of the MG, I guess. Just barely outside of the side here. Well played. From Pyga, who knows, I guess, exactly the side range here of the house very precisely, so it's definitely some experience showing off here, I'd say. Nice detail here. And we have as well the 2-1 coming out. Alright. It'll be interesting to see that one. So LSE heavily investing upon some armor, I guess, in terms of light vehicles, very early on. And there's Pig Tiger with the flamethrower here. Yeah, Tushkan bring in the numbers, so being very far ahead, not really making good use with the MG right now here in terms of suppression. I'm trying to flank here, but calling it off. It's being very low on manpower. Oh, people might die here. Everything gets scared eventually, going too deep here. Let's bring in the cons. Does not have great package though, so falling back here for some saving some manpower in terms of healing. So far, Big Tiger with a good start, and so does Pervitin. Good night. It's quite interesting. Elice, I guess, struggling a little bit for now. But he might just come back very strong into it with the 2-1. Legacy upgrade though, which is coming in now, so that's definitely gonna help here with the armor. And Cuba will head out for some map camping, I guess that's what it's best for right now, since there's UC. We already have the tag here from Tushkan and the 6-pounder for Pervitin. In here rather early on. Let's flank here with the Royal Engineer.
We're losing a capture point.
And he's gonna go for the cap, and before 2 gets flanked and is forced back after all here.
Someone's shooting us.
He's on the run, but there's indeed Tushkan on the cutoff here. And is trying to go for the fuel, but there's indeed the section waiting. So Pervitin is very well prepared for that one. One is here quite in danger. There's the 6-pounder, there's the connection, but it's not gonna be enough damage here for finishing off the 2-1, I'm afraid. Oh, it's Tushkan here. Fuel inside. Also with the snares and the incendiaries already, and the AA. That's definitely gonna help here with the map control. Being bad fuel for themselves, I'd say. And we have the leak for Elice, I guess. Is the vicar, so could be the reason here for it. There's a specific counter to that. Well, Pick Target quite struggling here with obtaining the fuel. Was getting here hands back on the fuel, but some time Elice running himself into the house here. Is turning already yet around to connect the shot here, though others will be coming in now for the fuel of Pervitin, I guess, and we have Pick Tiger with the Pack 40 here. Getting out the shot though. Hit up quite too many times, I'm afraid. Eventually, Pioneers will be successful here with decapping the fuel. Coming in for the VP. Using that mine here. Oh. That's a dangerous move here. Who misses the shot, so that's very fortunate for Elice here. It could have been a dead 2-1, I'm afraid, but makes it out. Just luckily alive here. 2-2 is in danger, might get blocked by the Pack 40. But this gun angle is poorly, I'm afraid, so 2-2 is gonna live though. People dice here in the middle to the 6-pounder, I guess. With the ground attack here. Yeah, Tiger seems to be back on track. Also now Elice finally with the capturement here of the fuel. But there is the sneaky commandos coming in now for some
Anti-tank gun has taken the
rising
field. Emergency
attack, I
repairs
guess.
have been issued to all vehicle crews.
But they will be it quite early on, West incendiary. Oh, commandos are in real danger here, though. They're gonna
Supply half-track
live
is
here
action.
in the end.
Standing by for setting of command.
Epic Tiger with the pressure here upon Tushkan, I guess. It's lining up very well. And yeah, the KWMG definitely bring here some stability as well for the axis around the middle. 13 so far not having any response for the MG. There's no mortar. Not any tool in terms of smoking that one, but it's the double medical supplies action. That's quite costly as well here in terms of ammunition, I'd say. I'm gonna go maybe for paid later on. Could be the play here. For the allies. Connection here. There is the coordination from the Chinese team, I guess, with the double surprise AT run here, finishing off Tushkan's very precious AA, so that's definitely worth something. I just waited for that very moment, pulling the trigger together, finishing off the target. That's very well played out here. The axis, the dependability. But 2-1 is still alive and aware of the whereabouts from the UC. But with the smoke, I can get scared here of getting dived from the 2-1. Gonna live, I suppose. So does the 2-1. C is being repaired here as well. Mando's just hiding here rather defensively. Well, still the allies here. A little bit with the VP lead, but it's very even, I'd say. So, Mando's might be coming in here for the Raketen. Oh, I'm not silenced, so Captain is gonna live here. It's a surprise gammon bomb. Okay. That's enough as well here. Mortar hitting the mine. It's regular mortar though. And so far with no doctrine as yet. Oversold Regiment. Pervitin of course. And operations here for Pig Tiger and of course with the 2-1 being the lead army doctrine. Might see yet again board resupply station here and some Pack 43 later on from the Axis. It's very possible yet again. And there is the first over coming in. Questions out as well. Again, Pig Tiger with the deep dive here from Tushkan with the Austria. Gammon bomb coming in here. This Pioneer's gonna live. On the collapse here right now. But this was Elice, I guess. And we have the T-34 at the 14th minute. It's not too bad. Since there's no armor here yet from Pig Tiger. Being quite aggressive. I'm finishing off the last tack. Taking though the resources for any armor here. And they had somewhat a fuel disadvantage as well here early on. But there's somewhat to be expected, I'd say. Yeah, definitely Pig Tiger in a good spot here in this match so far. Elice a bit more struggling here overall. The OKW.
Ready for action.
One with 13 kills. It's not too shabby at all. Obviously. Will be already the combat for Pervitin. Actually, that's very early combat here, I'd say, for Pervitin. 16th minute. Could be quite a surprise here. For Elice is just tossing in another Ober here, even lacking the fuel as yet for the P4. Gonna have to toss in some early JP4 here for dealing with the combat. Officer is ready. And then definitely some decent utility here. Could go somewhat for the heavy mortar barrage here, for dealing with Soviet mortar as well. There is smoke. Yes, it's smoke from Elice. Could be British smoke. It's possible here for the OPW. The combat might be going in here. Rising Pig Tiger here is very far forward. I guess it's gonna be a dive here upon the Pack 40 and the 2-2. Two goes down. Great, so does the Pack 40. Elice coming in, he ripped the Raketen, but I'm afraid damage is done here. Big Tiger with the losses here already, based upon the Q lead here for the allies. So here, Elice and Kaiser here making some good use of the fuel advantage, doubling down very early on here on Pig Tiger, who is somewhat overextended, I'd say. Pack 40's gotta be rebuilt. I guess yet really lacking the resources here. Any armor himself. This could bring in something, but I guess he's waiting for that Panther. I guess it's gonna take quite a while here. Well, it's not too far off, I'm afraid. Another combat overall. It will be soon, I guess. Maybe a Panther with these two combats. Guess though it's too crude. So our engines should be able to take it back here. Nice bundle nade as well. And Caddy Brass in. It was quite low. And gets the crude indeed. Tiger with the deep attack now yet again. He's not giving up on like pushing very strongly here Tushkan. Needs to get that VP very badly. Nice shot here from the Comet. Decent effort into it. Yet next is lacking. Fuel for that Panther, though that will be coming in very soon, I guess. Oh, very even game so far. There's the heavy Gammon Bomb, and oh, Elice is not paying the attention here, losing his very highly vetted Sturm Pioneer. That's definitely gonna be painful here for him. Tossing in now that Panther, afraid lacking the repairs for that one, and he's also quite low on manpower, so he won't bring in Any Pioneer, any Solon, I guess. The save up for that one. But he went with the Missy, I'm not sure. Possibly out of range, hard to tell. And it's a deep dive yet again upon Pig Tiger. We might just gonna lose here yet again. It's pack 40 here to the massment of armor here pushing. Panther though is ready, but right too far behind, so that's probably that pack 40 here, I'm afraid. Wait, yeah, Tushkan gets it. There's the snare upon the comet. I mean, that could be just a trade the Axis needs here. Heat shells are activated. Grants with the Shreks coming in as well. Oh, nice another grenade here as well. Nice snare though in return. Pounder coming in, and another T-34. There are the Shreks for the defense. Panther's probably gonna live. Ooh, that's very decent wipe here. And gotta follow up. Might actually finish off the T-34. Yes, it does. That's a very fortunate outcome here. For the Axis, I would say, unit-wise. Everything is alive. Elice tossing in quite the amount of armor here. But yeah, in the meantime, though, Elice with the map control, Pervitin quite stable here to Elice's side. Had to come in here very hard for saving Pig Tiger here from losing too many units yet again. I guess Pack 40 died, but Allies paying the price here overall. So I guess that's evening out here. Definitely the fuel disadvantage for the Axis by more than just that. Ready, it's ready. Elice is gonna find Pack 40. Elice is fine. It's a plane as well. It's gonna follow it off. He's somewhat overextended here. 34 dies. It's a nice bundle grenade. Maybe gonna finish off that Ober here. Panther is there, but then is gonna grab himself with precious MG here from the OKW. Meantime, Pig Tiger is ready. It's a very far forward Pig 40 probably. He got it all. Oh my, this is gonna live. I guess quite surprised himself about that one being still alive. It's a lucky Ziz here making it out. Somewhat alive since in a Pack 43 won't be able to finish it off, so Pig Tiger with the place here yet again, let's say. Yes, that's how you do it as Austria. Oh, and he wants to get that Ziz gun eventually. I'm afraid that won't be possible here at all. We'll be able to get it back here. We might also another ground attack, or too late, I'm afraid. It is also ready, so Axis game plan somewhat here. Play it across Big Tiger's side, I'd say. Leaving here, right inside, decisively to Pervitin, I'd say. There's the next combat in. And there's good flank here, so just hiding. Oh, Pack 43 is ready. Tushkan is going in too deep. But there's no follow-up. Oh, Pack 43 with the next range follow-up. Maybe that was even a ground attack, true. Again, the Pack 43. Oh, I bet it's the second one, I see. The surprising second Pack 43 here. Doing the job, I guess. And I didn't see that one, I guess. Big Tiger, he's prepared. With the crucial Pack 43 mess. And seems he's gonna Treadway scatter the Pack 43 again. Okay, that's interesting. The robot could be dying here now. The connected shot. Oh, snares out. Ah, that's probably gonna be another dead. Yeah, it's another dead T-34, I'm afraid.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Yeah. It's quite in danger here.
Our opponents are seizing a
Attacking
sector.
the infantry. Great. For defending here, the Pack 43 combat is ready yet again as well. The Gammon bomb, but it's not gonna finish off the Pack 43, I guess. This is still coming up, quite dangerous here as well for the Roomba. Missing the shot. Probably a ground attack without any side. Yeah, it is. Oh, and he's gonna scatter the very next Pack 43 here. Well, I guess bring back in some resources. Since well, there's gonna be another T-34 though. We're gonna need something here. Dealing with that, yes. Elice yet again with some artillery, so maybe that's a decision for Scatter the Pack 43. It's very close. Going in. Decent damage here. Combat. Elice will be coming back now. Yeah, you want to make me laugh and play Pack 43. That's true. Elice coming back for the ammo. We have the bunker busting. And in here for the MG, I guess. Looking in between. Sure. Looks like
Light howitzer is ready for another
this gonna die at the end. I guess we need another Pack 43, right? There's a new T-34. X is definitely very behind here with their armor. To bring in the Panther, it is, as it seems, from Big Tiger. And there is the Pack 40. Yeah, Elice gotta take back his side here. It's
The enemy is
not that
attempting
easy
to
to
steal our
hold
sector.
upon the left hand side here in terms of the VP. So Tushkan will be indeed straight away going for the fuel, I'm afraid. So that's not to the liking of the Axis. It's a shot from the Bomber. It's just one model falling for it. Yeah, it's actually P4 for Elice, I guess, for bringing in some contestment power here.
Has arrived on the battlefield.
Well, he's gonna have to deal with double combat. It's definitely not too easy for the Barry 1 Panther here, and it's an Su-85 or Tushkan here. Might need another Pack 43 here in the middle. Oh, that's Panther doing. Going in very deep. But, this P4 can indeed no guard the VP here somewhat.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Tushkan, another squad. And they're coming in very deep. There is the Su-85 just in time here, I guess. Well, Panther coming in, missing a shot though. This is turning around. Goes in for the support as well. Oh, there's dodge from the Obus as well. Pretty heavy gamma bomb. What's that Panther? Panther is like very greedy, but I'm afraid it's no Pack 43. It's missing all its shots here on target. Oh, and the Comet's coming in for the P4. P4 though missing the shot. Well, that could be now in return a dead Comet here if he gets the lucky connections. Oh, he does. The max range pen here. Oh, the Panther bounce close range. Oh my, what a roller coaster for MG it is. Panther though, it's gonna follow up. Bounce another shot. Yes, nothing will die here in the end. So very fortunate and misfortune of both players, I'd say. It's a tie break for that engagement.
What are your orders?
Yeah, now we are bringing up as well the reinforced repair bunkers here. Some decent necessary repairs, I'd say. At least Pack 43, providing also some nice cover here. Big Tiger for free, I guess. It's worth something. He's in with garage. Pack 40.
We have lost a pack gun.
And he's ready. Pack nice to garage. Straight away retaken. Yet again, straight away connecting another shot. And the Comets back into combat. Been a while to repair, but now it was somewhat similar for the Axis, I'd say. Pervitin always straight away going for that contestment here with the VP very well. It's quite low on peace, I guess, in comparison to the allies, of course. Only. Still have plenty of time to come back.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Panther was pretty strong here with double combat. Very bold. Facing off here. That's on with the double combat. And yeah, Elice bringing in the JP4. That's top-based decision here, let's say. Very nice shot from the Brumler. Sent back home. So far maybe not with the best impact into the game. And there is indeed the Firefly coming in. Yeah, that's a decent unit here. It's just gonna be JP4 versus the Firefly, so that's evening out yet again the odds here for both of the players. Let's take Ras in for the VP. Tiger's gonna fall back. And it's gonna be a laugh, it seems. Yeah, now we have heavy armor coming in from Pervitin. That's certain. It might die. No, it doesn't. Panther's somewhat in danger, I'd say. Fly's aiming at it. Just needs another shot here to finish off the Panther. Let's not paying the attention here. That might be too late, I'm afraid. As Panther dies. Yeah, that's definitely a severe loss here. Elice with the misplay. Using that precious Panther with the decent veterancy here overall. Firefly missing the shot, missed the bounce, but he's not gonna follow up decisively. Elice gonna bring in some fuel now for rebuilding the Panther, but he won't ever get back that veterancy, I'm afraid, any soon. Have the left barrage now. Red spotted here, but it's fine. UC might die now, I'm afraid. The Shrek. It's the deep push. Red goes down, so does the UC. Yes, he's losing the UC isn't that much of a burden here for Elice at this timing here of the match. Pioneer might die though again, that could be quite painful here, yeah. It's again, that Pioneer, we're quite struggling here to find its way here through the armor of the combat, I guess. Oh, but there's the dive. Might take out the Firefly here. Default coming in though too late. Connect another shot. Now Panther might die here in return for that. Hit before with another miss, but there is the bounce. Was going in again. Default's gonna die, I'm afraid. Yeah, that was rather poorly coordinated here. $10, I'm afraid. Well, so far not really performing too well, lots of misses. He dies as well. Panther's dead, so... No, Panther. Is dead. Panther's repairing. Yeah. Elice with some very tough casualties. Accessory. Guess now they need indeed a Pack 43 dealing with a massive amount of armor here from the allies. Definitely have the advantage right now. Let's bring in another Panther, so can rebuild those losses, at least partly.
They have 100 points remaining.
Buddy left, not doing too well. Actually also below the 100 BP mark, I'm afraid. Lacking here the tools as well for contesting that BP here, for holding it, with the P4 being lost here eventually.
We must stiffen our resolve. We are down to 75 points.
Big Tiger is gonna come over, I guess, for securing one VP. It's only gonna make it work here for a very but short moment, I'm afraid. Still no infantry's being sent here as well, so... Elice still, I'm afraid, with the triple VP cap here. It's down to 50 VPs. That could be it, I'm afraid.
50 points remaining.
Number with 68 kills, so that's definitely pretty good. It seems Austrian are playing with the Grid and it's OKW. Going for the Soviet. The bounce in the combat. It was combat quite lucky so far here in terms of bouncing most of the shots. Now they have the decap here for the VP, but it might be too late, I'm afraid, here already. Oh, dies. That's not good. Guess that's game. Grim's coming in as well. 80 Overwatch. Probably a Dead Panther here as well. It is indeed. He gets the crew here as well. So I'm afraid game 1 goes indeed here. Of course, really blessing Kaiser. Tushkan and Pervitin. Be taking in that first win here of the series. Still tag with some good army, with some good kill count, 73 kills. Left with 9 kills as well. At least eventually finding some kills. In the meantime though, Elice quite struggling here with the game. A rather lower kill count, I'd say. Decent kills on the Overstore. In return, Pervitin. Yeah, Commandos definitely with some decent kills. So the sections, but units definitely being here. The Comets. Or is fencing off units from the VPs, applying the VP bleed here to the axis. In the meantime, of course, Tushkan with rather low kill count here. With the Grenadiers on his very conscripts, I'd say. But yeah, definitely finding some kills here with the caddy as well. So overall stats actually rather poor for Tushkan. Pretty decent still, though somewhat for Pervitin, I guess. You see the difference being not really the stats, but definitely allies being able to take out the units and Axis struggling to rebuild. Getting here the wives and everything, thus losing the match here based upon the army value, I'd say. Yeah, in the end. Elice 2 ahead with the army value, taking in the win, and also points held wise. Yeah, in the early game, definitely Elice here with the resource advantage. And but also yet again later on. So they probably had overall resource advantage here. Thus, very logical result here being Allies taking the first win, I guess. Alright. Game 2. Blessing Kaiser as the Axis with Tushkan as the OKW and Pervitin as the Austria versus the double British being Elice and Pig Tiger from the north side. Straight away the MG42 here for Pervitin. For Kubo and this match, but the elite armor is chosen here for the 2-1. Also the Royal Engineers Regiment coming in here for Alice with the Avior E. And Pig Tiger with no choice of his very doctrine for now. It's indeed, I guess, the Sexton concentration barrage for any Pack 43s, I guess. Or lefts, maybe, since there can't be any Pack 43 by now, at least.
Field recovery teams are ready to salvage vehicles.
Straight away going for the middle. Coming in here, both the VPs simultaneously. And we have the early UC cancelling that sandbag. But Tushkan is gonna cap middle VP. He's straight away falling back after that one. As with the sandbags here, coming in, I guess. For the allied fuel for now. Saving himself the house here. For 2 minutes. Tiger coming in the full flank, but Pervitin is indeed expecting that one. For engineer behind him, forcing away the grenadier from the OKW, and yeah, 42 paired. Finding that section here early on though. Another section now coming in the very same direction. So that's in the end a decent flank here from Pig Tiger. Great to send home that MG42 here.
We are losing a sector.
It's not too bad, but Tushkan is gonna bring in 2-1 for Pig Tiger. But there is the engineer, so it's the snare, I'm afraid. Don't change too much about it for now. Tushkan will be coming in even with furthermore units here. Tier 1 yet for the OKWs. It's out as well. This utilization here. In temporary, I guess, the superiority in terms of numbers fighting each other, but actually being gone, I guess. So there's Big Tiger's front line here. Attempt here from Pervitin with the Earth Grenade on the retreat. So, but not successful here at the end. Tushkan also with the contest. Well, there's also Elice. Cut off yet again. Fuel is already cut here, but I guess Tushkan will bring in now fuel for the axis here on the other side. Alright, engineer. Coming in. See with the straightaway suppression here. It's quite low. There's no Raketen yet. And lacking that manpower, I guess. Guess Elice gotta come in for his side of the map again. For obtaining the fuel here. We have of course the X here with the double fuel. That's definitely handy here for bringing in any light vehicle. I guess is gonna make it out, possibly.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Set up now, I guess.
Scout car
Yes.
has arrived.
Gonna fall back. We have the AC from Pig Tiger. Very same timing as the 2-2, so that's definitely decent here for the British player. Having straight away something for dealing with the 2-2, not having to wait or retreat entirely for that very one scenario here.
There's a shiny new officer and gentleman ready to go.
Unfortunate for Pervitin just to bring in the 2-2, just realizing, oh, it's indeed the AEC, so it's gonna be tough getting some veterancy here for the 2-2 with the increased side here from the veterancy. Guess he will be coming in for the UC though. That could be a nice play, but UC Pioneer is very close. It's not gonna work out for him. Get the snare here on the AEC though, yes, yes. And yeah, it's the Pack 40 coming up as well. Yeah, we have the double AVE, it seems interesting.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
And our UC is gonna die since engineers been gone. Pervitin realizing that. Also with the AAC being snared here in the end. I just finish off the engineer here in the base. I'm too scared here after all as well. It's definitely a rather decent early kill here. Taking down the unit. Now the 2-2 is quite alone here. There's no snares nearby, so that's, I'm afraid, a dead 2-2 as well. Yes it is. And Pervitin not paying the attention might lose his MG42 here. On the retreat, 2-1 might also fall, yes it does, with the engineer behind. So is the officer. Not aiming though for the MG42, so MG42 is gonna live, but yeah, definitely taking ours here to crucial light vehicles from the axis, of course. But there is the Vickers for the Auster player. No,
We have lost an MG.
decrewed, but Tushkan is just going up here. It's the grenade though. And decrewed yet again. And 2-2 is coming in as well. It's gonna be a Vickers. as well for the Axis, so I guess that's at least something here. For the Axis to come back, getting at least something out of losing those light vehicles. But yeah, definitely rebuilding the 222 is gonna delay somewhat any armor here for Pervitin. Straight away another Vickers. Elice, I guess. Is it the same one? It's a new one. Yes. So Elice going for the deep back cap here. The ammo.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And trying to stop that, but yeah, there is indeed the red cover here, so that's very dangerous. It's gonna be Brents. For Pig Tiger, meanwhile, we have those company command posts from Elice.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us. The company command post is finished and ready for use.
So definitely back here with some map control. Interesting engagement. The assault officer is gonna win. Maybe not. Guess now it's not gonna win. Using here also a crucial model, I guess, in terms of DPS. Yeah, we have definitely a lot of friends out.
Anti-aircraft tank ready and waiting.
Oh, using nice ability here. Being heroic charge. Elice getting snared. Missing the shot as well. On the 2-2. Oh, it's a dead ace here, I'm afraid. Yes, it is. There's as well the Centaur in. I guess it's quite even for losing the 2 here early on. Captain is lined up though. Get the ground attack. But yet again, there's no connection at all, I guess. The allies here failing, obtaining anything out of it, of those engagements. And, double rack from Tushkan already as well. Getting a bit soon here. Since I'll bring the Havoc into the match, I guess. It's rolling across the entire front line. Ground attacks, but there's no connection at all. Great that he is not capping anything. Decapping. It's indeed some sandbags. Another heroic charge, but Pioneer from the sides are coming in as well into the house. Elice really struggling, not going for that fuel here. It's not too good for the allies, I'm afraid. failing at that one. But at least they have 2 VPs for now. That's something after all, but
We're losing a
it would be
capture
too
point.
easy if you would be able to get any resources.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
It's gonna be also vacancy for Pig Tiger, it seems.
Machine gun crew, flame mortars can be called to attack enemy structures.
It's coming in. Actually, Champagne not losing any model. Definitely with some high DPS finishing off that Royal Engineer here straight away. This is indeed not on the cutoff here, but it won't change it too much for the resources advantage. And we have finally the center coming in for the fuel, I guess. Resort. It's quite late
Is being
here.
overrun.
I have to fall back. Might even lose this section here. Build some.
The enemy have wiped out an infantry section.
That's not really decent on units here. We're left with but no section left here. And double Captain was finishing off the Centaur here as well. A nice rifle grenade here from behind, from Pervitin. We have the P4, rather late still for the Axis, but it's out there. Skimming bomb. Swiping the unit. And it gets as well the deep food. It's been recruited by the Royal Engineer. Where is the coordinated barrage? But that's gonna be a dead 6-pounder here for Elice. And that's a surrender from the Allies. Elice really with a lot of casualties here. It's quite the gap between him and Tushkan, I guess. Kaiser somewhat into the game with some units. A very late centaur though. Based on the lack here in terms of resources, I guess, and he lost AEC. Also tossing in all the upgrades here for the sections, of course. Yeah, so far, I guess with some decent kills as well for his infantry. Elice though, yeah. Very low on anything, I'd say. Him, of course, not taking too long here as well. To be fair. It's not that much to show, but definitely Sturm Pioneer had a decent impact into this match, I guess. Quite the even KD here for Pig Tiger versus the Oster, I guess that's somewhat okay. Elice actually More kills, I guess, applying also some damage here to Pervitin. Also very suffering himself versus Tushkan with a great KD for dealing with the British player here. Breath-wise. And X definitely too far ahead here of the allies, especially in terms of mainline infantry for Elice. But yeah, there was a glimmer of hope here for the allies. But then Pig Tiger quite losing here some units with the AAC and that push getting snared. Missing the shot here upon the 2-2. Losing the AAC eventually, so that definitely cost him quite something. And I guess maybe also his teammate got the opportunity. Using the centaur here for his own side, I guess. But oh, pretty obvious how things went, I'd say. Points held. Yeah, the access temporary with some huge advantages here in terms of resource count, but not really being put too much into action, I would say, into this match. Kind of somewhat lacking the timings, I guess, for a unit as well. Definitely the access with some resource advantage, I would say. Also, plus the VP advantage. And it's starting. So, game 3. Kaiser with the lead. As the allies from the south side here in Eindhoven, it's gonna be Pervitin with the British and Tushkan with the Soviets. Just facing off here. Azusa on the open side, as the Austria not bring in any MG42 straight away, but there's of course Elice against the British Pervitin. Straight away, yet again, people here. In the castle side, of course, and there will be also by instant UC, I guess, for dealing with that one. Maybe based upon experience here from the last match with Elice, of course. Bring in the Kubel here straight away for the reaction. So I guess it's for the assault sections then. Also definitely reason going for that one. Tushkan helping out here with the cutoff, it seems. Oh, he's gonna get those sandbags against all costs, and it's gonna cost him model and at least some HP here. Everything will be coming with the UC for the Austria, but there's no MG, so it's nothing too serious to be forced back or stolen, I guess. So he's gonna come in the board sections, and so that's the fuel for the allies here for now. Sections coming in very strong. Azusa's on the run. So is Pervitin by now. And he's just gonna straight away turn around here, coming back. Of course, for Elice. Also just going for the cutoff, but he wants to kill that. Very Kubel here. Getting repaired though. Already straight away. From Elice, who's having that Pioneer round. See now, already somewhat low. And this Tushkan train going for the cutoff. Oh, get that house, I guess. No, it's not. So it's actually go back here. section will be coming in for the fuel in the meantime. See, it's quite low. We pair with the engineers here. This is also upon cut off. She is gonna live. So far, that's not off a too bad start. For the $10 here in the end. Also stopping here Pervitin from capturing back the fuel, of course. No lead there is Tushkan to flame a pioneer, pushing back the grenadiers. Not operations for Azusa, of course. Obviously it's land lease since there's the assault sections. They will be coming in now. The Thompson's already being acquired, so that's definitely some decent DPS here. Will obtain fuel now yet again for himself. So do the access door on their side.
Infantry squad trained and ready to go.
It's gonna be 2-2, I guess, just in time. But Azusa really needs something for dealing with the UC here, I guess, which is yet not upgraded here at all. I have the Cubel with the VAT now, so it's gonna be the map axe from the detection ability. Grenade with Tushkan. It's just gonna fall back in time here. And maybe Elice will be going for the AA. We have double assault sections. Forcing back Pervitin quite strongly. And we have the Luftwaffe ground forces as a return here. Two just coming in here in time. We're disrupting and I guess maybe forcing back Pervitin, yes. And oh, it's paratroopers here being sent straight away on the fuel, but yes, indeed, the engineers ready, waiting for them. A nice attempt here from Elice, I guess. Cuba will be coming in for the for the VP, yeah. Well, Archimiegas trying to deal with that engineer here, but Team Cover is definitely helping here for ending it. AA's being ready, but it's the double 2-2. So I guess it's not quite as good here for that one. He's coming back. Team providing some help here with the 6-pounder. Grenades, but optimal placed. Well, Pioneer might die. Yes, it does. It's definitely a tough loss here for Elice. First unit lost here, I think, of the game. Snares out as well. And we have the landmine as well. Need some damage, I guess, and was gone, falling as well to the combined forces.
Standing by for setting of command post.
Battle promotion!
Yeah, Elice yet again, like in the this match, with some casualties being present here.
Stand ready.
Definitely somewhat behind Pervitin here in terms of army values. Also bringing out, I guess, the AA eventually.
We're losing a capture point.
But it's coming out. Oh, there's the snare by now. Elice will be going for the
Enemy
fuel
causing trouble, trying to take one of our
in the
points.
meantime.
Upgrade carried out. Excellent work.
Okay, it's ready. Vegas are falling back. It's gonna decap here just barely in time. And falling back here in return though. It's that pack 40. Definitely Azusa here in grave danger. Might be losing this pack. Yes, seems like it. There's another A coming in here for the MG42. Yet for 80 from Elice.
The static post is now
It's definitely an issue here for the Axis. Elice having definitely quite the amount of light vehicles here into the game. So yeah, that's also lacking medics.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Alright, coming in without any heals, it seems. It's gonna cost some manpower. Something Azusa's quite lacking, I'd say. Oh, it's probably that oh, angle not exactly applied, but still might be, of course, the AA around as well. We're missing the shot though. It's 2 to 2. Actually gonna die here in the end.
Enemy is inflicting losses.
It's a 2 to 2 for an engineer. It's not really the trade you wanna get. Getting yeah, definitely in danger here as well. And another A coming in. And finish off the 2 to 2 here. Also the crew with pack 40, I'm afraid. Oh, set blocker's gonna save it for now. It's quite aggressive, you know. The axis is obviously very low here on AT. There are gaps in their front line, so making good use of their light vehicles here to make the difference to this match. Elice, yeah, also quite far off here from any armor, I'm afraid. He's gonna live. But that's the other gonna attack. Missing the shot, I'd say. DPY is also Elice with a slight advantage. He's gonna die though, but I think it was the pack 40. That's somewhat the trade here. It's a dead AA for pack 40 being obtained by Tushkan.
Anti-tank guns are now available. Additional resources are now available to you, Commander. A pack gun is ready for orders.
And it's coming in here to flank. Mega's too late here to help.
The enemy is taking our territory.
So that's gonna be the axis collapsing. Based upon Pervitin, these sword sections. We also have the league, I guess, for supporting against the trench here in the middle, maybe. I mean, there's no other reason for that, I'd say, for now. This is quite low on resources, but taking out the AA. So yeah, that's definitely worth something here for finding back into the game. Oh, Tushkan is there already with the 85. Turn the axis quite behind here with anything. Azusa with the tier 3. And having though any resources for a medium tank.
We have a mortar team available for deployment.
Elice is also quite far here from any armor. Also not having the manpower, I'm afraid. I might die here. It's gonna live. Just barely. Taking a shot as well. It seems Fallschirmjägers are doing quite alright versus the assault sections for now. Rather outnumbered, I guess.
Wireless intercept. They still have 300 points
Forced to
remaining.
fall back.
There's a comet tank ready to get damned enemies trying to take a point from
You
us.
might die. It's aiming for the engineer, I guess. Unfortunate for the Axis, but the Axis below 300 BP, so it's also quite something. Surprisingly, the UC still lives, but also being not that actively used here overall. Guys now to the captain here. And we also have the Comet, which is And rather late, I'd say.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
6 pounder gets decrewed. Trench was definitely worth something here. Yeah. And the phosphorus grenades definitely creating some value. This was obtaining the maxim though, but probably gonna lose that pack 40, I'm afraid. So the caddy is already readied. And there's gonna be the P4. Yeah, that's probably too late. Pack 40 is gone. X is not able getting out that armor here in time, so indeed the Elice just making the difference here, I guess, with the tools they have. Accumulating here the casualties for the Axis.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
So now, unless I'm bringing anything in new here. Oh, it might be that P4 as well. Oh, I'm getting out another shot, luckily. But there's the Panther coming around the corner, probably able to finish off here the 85. And also finish off all the 80. Seems so. But yeah, just being decrewed. Yeah, that's definitely a good start here for the Axis, for making it back into the game, I guess. A nice caddy barrage. It seems Megas are gonna live. So Panther's coming around. Oh, shots connect. Could be as well that combat now. Nisa ready to defend. It's pioneers from the Oster, so. Was gonna get paired somewhat in time, I guess. And there is yet again another red flare out. Stopping any capture here of the VP. And finds the landmine. Yes.
Our enemy has only 200 points.
Pervitin cannot follow up here for now. Axis definitely needs here some VP control, I'm afraid. Mega is struggling for dealing with these whole sections. So
We have a new teeth. Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
I was finally sending home the vicars here on the castle side.
We are losing
And
territory.
it seems that Azusa will obtain himself another 6-pounder. He's lost so many AT guns. It's definitely what he needs.
Supply sector under attack. A sector has been cut off.
It's a snare upon the Panther, but Panther's too far off. And 85 will be coming in here, I guess. Fencing off this side VP, of course. Be also moving around. Might get off another barrage. Maybe aiming for the Pack 42 here, for the Maxim. Well, there is the Gammon Bomb, but it's gonna live. It's the Caddy Barrage finishing off the 6-pounder. We'll have some AA as well for the Axis. And pairing very well here, holding that very 1 VP, I guess. Maybe that's the plan now. In the meantime, Pervitin will be coming in here, of course. Yet again, for the cast side VP. It's gonna be yet again VP's ticking, of course, here. For the allies, 85 taking out the P4. Quite fortunate. Azusa lacking the manpower for rebuilding. They will get in another triple VP. And it's gonna be quite painful, of course, for the Axis, which are already quite low on their VPs as well. Caddy is indeed also ready to fire here.
Rocket launcher on the field.
Right, Elice will contest again the castle to stop the VP bleed. And there will be Pack 43 for Azusa. Yeah, he somewhat needs something here, I guess. They're dealing with the red armor. Well, Pack 43 might be too far away here as well. At least for controlling the middle. Yeah, as yet they also need another VP here, which is quite troublesome. It's Fox already dying here. The caddy me. The next caddy's coming in with the Grens. Grens luckily surviving that. The 5 dies. Now there is the skill plane, so it's probably a dead Panther here. So this. It's another loss. Hexes definitely cannot afford here. Almost dies with pack 43 of course, but lives in the end. It's heavily investing here into fencing off Tushkan as the Soviets, but now there's of course Pervitin being readied to help. I think that's a dead Centaur. Yes, it is. Oh, VP's ticking down still here. I'm afraid.
100 points remain. Keep organized the assault.
It's not changing too much, and it's the next assault section coming in from the cast side. Finishing off Raketten. Yes, the Gammon bomb. Maybe there. Be able to finish off here the pack 43. Yes, it does.
We're losing a capture point.
Nevertheless, to the allies with a lot of indirect here, finishing off just anything as it pleases them.
Tank commander awaiting next orders.
And
Engine ticking over.
we just straight away rebuild here. Elice is gonna bring another Panther. Azusa with quite a lot of resources here, but didn't have, lacking even the tier 3 tech here, I'm afraid.
We must stiffen our resolve. We are down to 75 points.
Snaring it successfully, the Centaur, but won't be any follow-up as well, so it's not gonna be enough here in the end. And we have another caddy barrage, forcing away all the Axis mainline infantry. And there will be another pack 43 here in the middle for defending the VP, I guess. Sections are ready yet again. They're just gonna find that freshly built pack 43 here, finishing it off with the Gammon bomb. I guess that's what's gonna happen here.
Taken a
Yeah.
proper thrashing. He's down to only
Finish
50
off the
points.
league as well, I'm afraid. Or actually just the league. That might be the final push here. Only blessing Kaiser, taking in another win.
25 points. Bloody nearly broken.
Some dies, but So VPs here. For the $10, I'm afraid.
One last effort will take their last 10 points away.
And that's game, I guess. Juice well played, congrats. Blessing Kaiser here taking in the win, I guess. Quite decisively in the game 3, winning here. Overall, of course, with 3-0 lead, so that's of course rather decisive, I guess. Have a look at the units, I guess. Yeah, decent kills here for Pervitin with the assault sections, of course. And the Comet. Some nice flankings during the game, taking out all the Pack 43s. Yeah, also here, of course, the Caddy doing a great job for Tushkan. With Azusa just blobbing, I guess, too much as Grenadiers here, after all. Azusa also with some good kills upon the Grenadiers, but in the end, yeah, lacking the units, I'm afraid, with too many casualties. So Elice stats-wise not doing too bad, I'd say, with his infantry. But yeah, in the end, it's the allies with the map control, the units, and making good work of their resource advantage overall in the match. In the win, of course. And yeah, that's army value wise. As you can see, $10 is the Axis rather behind for most of the game. Of course, with somewhat a comeback here, taking out the 85, which is then indeed straight away rebuild. Thankfully to the resource advantage, and of course in the end the gap becoming big. Panther being lost as well here to the skill planes. Yes, so as you can see very nicely, allies with the resource advantage, playing very aggressive and preventing Axis from building up their, yeah, I guess army composition, thus being able taking in the win. That's very well played out, I guess, for the Blessing Kaiser here. Finishing the game before the Axis can actually come back.